Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Traveling Through the Bible. I'm Greg, the Chef Riley.
And I'm Jenny, the sister.
And how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
You know, these, I think, are Mom's elephants.
They were Mom's elephants.
The olive wood.
And I say were because, for those of you who don't know, our mother passed away. It's going to be 4 years in July. And she passed away of ovarian cancer. If you ever see my shows and you see the bracelet, I haven't taken this off since she passed, but it's just to give awareness out to ovariancancer.org. We know the other cancers, the big ones that you hear about all the time, but ovarian cancer is kind of on the down low for whatever reason. So we're out there trying to bring awareness to it and kind of
really the silent killer.
It is the silent killer.
They didn't know she didn't feel well for about a year, and then they found out at stage 4. So she lasted from start to finish. Diagnosis to death was 9 months. So it was a pretty fast cancer journey.
One, yeah.
But I think as our family, we healed knowing, she's going to be with Jesus where she's wanted to be since she's probably 6 years old. And so we as a family, though, healed that, we had time to say goodbye. And we had her in hospice, which was fantastic for our family. And we got to say goodbye on her terms. We brought her home and she passed it home where she wanted to do. And you couldn't ask for anything better than that.
And it is sad.
It is.
But for everybody out there, she's in heaven.
No more pain.
I mean, sometimes I wake up in the morning and I wish I was up with her, to be honest with you. So sooner or later, one of these days, we'll all be there. We'll all, be able to see her again. So thank God for that peace of mind. She was a great lady and still miss daily. But we just wanted to kind of give you a little insight on what we have done in her name and with her. The ovariancancer.org is one of them. The other thing we're doing is a memory in Israel. So you can actually plant a tree in Israel. It's about $25, I think, is what it is. You can, in memory of a past one, a birthday, memory of living ones. So it's kind of a special program we're doing now. So when you go to Israel, you can plant a tree in memory of somebody's name. It's kind of cool stuff. Now, our mother's tree, we have friends in Israel, and everybody who, when you go to Israel and every other country we go to, but when you have friends, when you meet the people there, you'll know what we're talking about. True friends. Lifelong friends. They surprised our father. We were supposed to go, but there was such a secret they didn't want us to go, which is okay.
Right.
But Dr. Kroll, who's another good friend of ours, and if you want to look at his tours, he goes yearly to Israel.
And Malcolm, our chief guide in Israel.
Surprised our father, and in a park in the Sea of Galilee area. It's a park overlooking the Sea of Galilee. It's surreal, the scenery. Some friends of ours that own that park, their son passed away. Was it MS?
It was.
That he passed away from. And so they had this little park built for him. It's got his memorial and then, of course, some swing set, some other stuff that the kids play on in Israel. And they planted an olive tree in memory of our mother in that area, and I just showed the pictures on film so people can kind of see what we're talking about. So that's just something that is very special to us, and a thank you to them for being good, friends and family. The boats you go on, the things you do in Israel, a lot of those are family members of ours. Well, we call them family now because of what they do for us, but it's a tight-knit family when you go to Israel, and you really feel that experience when you go there. So if you want to, next tour you're going on, make sure you ask us or ask the operator. If you're a tour host and you want to add that to your program, we can do it for one person and we can do it for the whole group as far as planting a tree in Israel. So it's a pretty cool thing.
It is.
Be sure to call us. It's a really good experience. Pretty cool. It's something new we're doing, so we just wanted to put the word out there. And now it's time for our Experts Corner.
Hi, I'm Shay Chalfant, and I just wanted to go over a couple of different ways to sign up for our tours. You can log into our website at www.maranathatours.com, find your tour listed under Available Tours, and click on Buy Now. At that point, you'll be able to enter your information, and you can put your initial deposit on a credit card. If you don't want to do that, you can call into our office at 602-788-8864, and we can take your registration over the phone and charge your credit card for the initial deposit as well. The other option is to fill out the registration form on the back of the brochure and mail that in with your check or money order. About 90 days before your departure, you will receive a final invoice for your tour. If you wanted to make payments prior to that time, you can do so at any time. At the time of your final invoice, you will receive payment instructions as the different options for paying for your tour. If you have any questions, just give us a call, 602-788-8864. Thanks.
Our Experts Corner, good advice. I like those.
I do too.
You know, those are questions that people have that it's, you know, you can read it because it's in all our literature, but it's always good when somebody's actually telling it to you. It kind of goes in one ear and stays in instead of in my eyes. And anyway.
You know, could somebody email us at mti@maranatha.tours.com with maybe an expert question?
Sure. Sure.
And then we can maybe film it and then put it on our website.
Yep. Or go to our website. There's a contact us form. Fill that out. A lot of the things that we think of aren't necessarily everything you're thinking of. So your questions are really important to us. We want to know kind of what they are out there. So let us know and we'll put it on.
Plus that helps other people.
It does.
Yeah.
Hey, what did the other elephant say to the other elephant?
What did the elephant say?
Is there an elephant in the room? For tuning into this episode of Traveling Through the Bible with Greg the Chef Riley.
And Jenny the sister.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook,
And make sure y'all subscribe.
and send this to everybody and every elephant you know.
Bye.